Hello, my name is Sarah Schlomer, and I live with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome and stiff person syndrome. I'm going to refer to Ehlers-Danlos as EDS and stiff person syndrome as SPS throughout this. I really want to explain EDS because it is a hereditary autodormant mutation that has affected my entire family. From head to toe, it absolutely can mutate different genes throughout your body. There are lots of different mental illnesses that my family has to deal with, all the way to having children who have had their legs born backwards. So things in my family have been really crazy. With stiff person syndrome, SPS, I was always told by my parents that I was going through growing pains. Stiff person syndrome is actually very rare, and it's when your muscles tense up and relax, tense up and then relax. And typical people with SPS are stuck, or they sometimes end up just shaking. You can't control the shaking. You just it's like having Parkinson's right now. Just a little bit of anxiety can set off the shaking that's going on within me, and eventually comes out, if not stiffens up my entire body. And I have been to the hospital over and over again because I need muscle relaxers. And on top of that, I need pain relief from EDS, from having to deal with all of the comorbidities. So when you have EDS, your body it's not being told what to do correctly when it's regenerating your muscles in your organs. When these individual cells are going and trying to fix things, you're going to end up with mutations such as POTS, endometriosis, polycystic ovarian syndrome. Plenty of people have to deal with myasthenia gravis. I have to deal with I have cervical instability. So that's real fun. And with stiff person syndrome, it wants to pull everything so tightly. When I get too cold, when I have to deal with stress, there are several triggers, and there are 4 subcategories that we know of with stiff person syndrome, because it's only been studied since 1956. So what I really want to do is get more information out there because it's desperately needed. Ehlers-Danlos is not being looked at in the way that it should be. It's not being recognized like it should be. It's more common, and you just don't see us because we look so normal, and people don't realize that they aren't supposed to be able to bend their knees and their arms in a hypermobile fashion. So, and they also don't recognize things like interstitial cystitis. A lot of people that have to deal with things, they'll be like, well, I only have rheumatoid arthritis, I have glasses, I only have a trick knee and a trick jaw, and I can do this funny thing with my finger. I have strange things that I can do with my joints, but they never put it all together. And I love Heidi Collins for the, if you want to think about your issues, think connective tissues, because it's so true. I am always open whenever people want to ask questions. And I truly look at myself as an artist, and these are things that I just have to deal with. But while I'm dealing with it, I want to make the best out of my life, because if this is all I have, then I'm going to make the best out of it. And I truly I want to advocate and let people know that these things exist, because I'm really lucky to actually have both syndromes. If I had stiff person syndrome, I would be stuck, bedridden. I may not have made it to 37. With EDS, I am able to come out of my attacks, have my bones put back into place, or relocate them myself. It's just a horrible, tricky situation to be in that I really need to look for the best things every single day to make me happy. I take tons of pictures, and I'm grateful to be alive, and I want to help others. So just the best thing you can do when you have these kinds of conditions is try and stay positive and proactive. Learn as much as you possibly can about what you have, and then put together like a packet that you can carry around with you on what to do in case of an emergency, what doctors can do for you, and what you've been diagnosed with from other doctors, so that the people in the emergency room don't think that you're crazy. I don't know what to say other than I send so much love out into the world, and I really hope that these suggestions have helped. I've come from a very, very crazy background where actually I was emancipated because both of my parents have to deal with such drastic mental illnesses. I never ever thought that I would live to be 37. I have been a construction worker, and I did not think I was worth much. I didn't think I was worth loving, and I've been with the same man for the last 17 years. So I know from experience that you're more than what you think you are, and that life, no matter what you're given, can turn out pretty amazing. It's all about perspective. I want to thank you for listening, and I just truly hope the best for you. Now go out and have a great day.